Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another video. We have an extremely exciting new update here for Deadlock. Valve just released a massive update with a huge visual rework to so many aspects of the game, a completely new main menu hideout feature, and 6 new heroes are going to be coming to the game over the next couple weeks. So, we have 6 heroes here: Mina the Vampire, Billy the Demonic Goat, Paige who brings books to life, the Doorman, Victor the Monster who can't be stopped, and Drifter who terrorizes the city. They're not going to be enabling all of these heroes at once. They are doing a new approach where they'll be staggering the release, unlocking one hero every other day, with the first being Mina starting today. So, you'll be able to vote for which hero unlocks next by casting votes in the new pre-game lobby called the Hideout. And here is the Hideout. This replaces the entire existing dashboard UI. The dashboard is gone, and in its place, we have this personal area you can play around in while waiting for a match. There's all sorts of features here. It is really well made, and it looks incredible. We're going to take a look at that in a second. And yeah, there are a bunch of terminals, there's a practice range, there's all sorts of amazing things here. And on top of that, they have also done massive visual changes to all kinds of UI elements, many big visual changes to the map, and also a whole bunch of heroes have had their new models put into the game. So we're going to take a look at all of that. And if you're excited for this update and you want to see more update coverage, including gameplay of the new Hero Mina and all the other new heroes that are going to come out, gameplay with all the new visual reworks, all sorts of amazing update coverage, then make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of it. This is a huge update. I am so excited to play Deadlock over the next coming weeks. This is going to be amazing. So yeah, I'm going to launch Deadlock here. And the reason I'm starting on this page and not starting in the game is because I want to show you guys the new intro and the new hideout feature. Look at how good this looks. Just wait for the game to load for a second. Alright, here we go. Valve! We have a small little loading wheel, and then wha-bam! Take a look at this. Look at this new intro. Absolutely 8. Looks incredible. 10 out of 10. Good job, Yoshi. And yeah, we just press any key to start, and then we seamlessly transition into the hideout. And this is basically the new main menu. There is no dashboard anymore. Instead, you get to kind of walk around and interact in this hideout, and right in front of you is the play button. You don't hardly have to walk 2 feet before you get to this, and you're able to start your match from here. And look at this incredible new UI. So this is the main Deadlock queue right here. You click on this, and you're able to choose your roster right here. This UI looks incredible. These new profile pictures are insane. The art on the side is stylized. It's amazing. I'm a little concerned about Viscus. His profile picture has me a little worried. But yeah, this looks amazing. And you also get to see their ability overview here, kind of some descriptions of them. I'm not sure where to access the lore blurbs from, but we do have also a bunch of stats over here too, so that's how you can see the stats of the individual heroes. So yeah, this is already very cool. You have bot matches, sandbox mode, explore, and we see it's all here. It all looks incredible. But the hideout also has some other features. So if you want to pull up the in-game tutorials, you can walk over here. Got this little campfire here, and you can learn how to play the game, access these tutorials. Very important for new players. Over here, we have the ability to watch other matches if you are someone who's interested in using this feature. And yeah, there's also just kind of some stairs and some other cool little things here. They're probably going to add like a trophy cabinet or some achievements up here, it looks like. And yeah, this is going to be a place where, yeah, they're going to really develop it in the future, add a whole bunch of ways that you can express yourself, and also just, yeah, have a great time. This looks just amazing. The view out here of New York as well is fantastic. This is incredible. And over here we have the voting booth right next to the play area here. So if you want to vote for the next hero, every single match you play you'll get 1 vote to cast, and you can cast it for any hero of your choosing, and then they will be the one that is unlocked next. So yeah, very nice little system here. If you don't care about it, you don't have to use it, but yeah, it is there. And then if we come on over here, we have the Curiosity Shop, we have kind of an armory over here, and over here we have a nice little testing range. We have Ava! Ava, you're adorable! Look at you! We have a whole bunch of bots and stuff you can test with. There's even a play ball. You can do some aim training with some great talent owls up here. So, yeah, this is a really nice little area, and if you want to go visit the old sandbox, you do still have the option to do that. You can head on over here to the teleporter, and it'll take you to the other sandbox. And you also have the opportunity to access that from the play menu as well. And this will take you to the new sandbox, or rather the old sandbox. I say new, it has a somewhat of a visual update. It's a lot more, lot more sunsetty now. It's like golden and pretty. It looks so good, man. I love what they've done with the lighting in this update. And yeah, the new sandbox here does look mostly the same. But while we're here, we can go ahead and take a look at the new Hero Mina, and we're also going to take a look at all of the visual reworks for many of the heroes. And I guess, since I'm already playing Lash, we might as well start with the visual reworks. So let me go ahead and spawn a Lash bot here. You can get the third-person perspective. This is the new Lash model. And yeah, he looks very, very different. That is a big, bold mustache. And, yeah, looks pretty neat. Looks like his animations also got changed up a little bit. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan, especially the ultimate. It feels like he covers up your screen a little bit too much now. But, yeah, that is Lash for you. And then we can move swiftly on to Lady Geist, who also got a visual rework. Let's go ahead and spawn her as well. Boom. This is the new Lady Geist, and you'll notice that they are really stylizing the game, making it almost a little more cartoonish. And, yeah, she looks very, different as well. Sort of same motif, but, like, the arm, cursed arm over here looks completely different. Her face looks a little different. And, yeah, it's just another visual rework. I don't really know if they changed the visual effects for her abilities. If they did, it's very subtle. There aren't really too many, like, visual effect changes, but another thing you'll notice is down on the center of the screen here, every single character has had their ability icons updated, so they look a lot more stylized now as well. Honestly, they all look fantastic. Really big fan of that. Ivy also got a visual model update. She looks honestly much cuter. I like this new face a lot. It looks great. The actual design is probably the least change out of the three we've looked at so far. It's really just more of a visual upgrade than an actual visual change, and yeah, she looks pretty incredible, so yeah, really, really a big fan of these visual updates, and they just keep coming too. We have another visual update for Haze here. Another very subtle change indeed, but yeah, Haze has upgraded graphics too, and she also lost the tubes connecting her guns to her backpack there. Honestly, I think it's a good call. She looks a lot more stealthy now. She looks really good. I like it. And yeah, I saved my three favorite visual reworks for last. We have the pocket visual rework here. Absolutely stunning. Love the new drip. Honestly, the scarf, like the ends of the scarf, kind of remind me of like skeletal bony fingers hanging down from their neck, which is such a cool like mystic touch. And yeah, they just look incredible. I love the new drip. Looks fantastic. Again, though, the visual effects don't seem to have changed really that much at all. Also, I'm not entirely sure if the frog changed, and it looks kind of a little glitchy, too, on the zipline, so, yeah, not perfect, but, yeah, still looking really good. And yeah, we also have the Vindicta visual rework. Again, really keeping to the original theme of the character, same style of dress, but it's just been really spruced up, and she has a very different looking face, and honestly, I'm a big fan of it. She looks a lot more ethereal now. They added, like, these ghostly, like, particles, wisp things coming off her to make her look kind of semi-transparent. She's really glowy now. I love what they've done with her hair. And yeah, she looks really, really good. I like this. I'm a fan of this. And finally, we have the Wraith visual rework. Take a look at this. She has a face now! Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I love it. She's got the cards in the hands still, again keeping to the original theme, but obviously take a look at the cloak on the back. That is just the biggest visual upgrade. We've gone from a plain, just solid texture back here, she looks like a block, to having a proper, like, dripped out suit now. Really big fan of that. She really needed that. She had one of the most plain designs previously with the texture model quality that she had. So I really like this visual upgrade a lot. So many new looking heroes now. It is incredible. They are absolutely eating with the art design in this game. Finally, let's take a look at Mina, who is the new hero. And unfortunately, I cannot switch to the other heroes to test them in the sandbox, which I kind of hoped would be a thing. Unfortunately, it is not. But Mina is the new hero that you are able to play right now. And then they're going to be releasing the other 5 heroes, obviously, over the course of the next 2 weeks. So Mina is a vampire-type hero, and she's got some very nifty abilities. She seems very strong. So, let's take a look at her third ability up first. This is basically a passive ability, kind of similar to Mirage's Jin's Mark or Haze's Fixation stack. She applies it with her bullets. Basically, bullets and abilities will apply spirit damage, and they will build up to a burst of bonus spirit damage. It has a unique cooldown per target, so yeah, just shoot it. You can see it building up and applying additional spirit damage, basically doubling the damage of my gun there. And then we build it up, and it does a big burst of damage like that. And now they are love-bitten. Huzzah! And yeah, there's an 8-second cooldown per target, so that basically is talking about the cooldown of the actual burst damage that you get. Otherwise, it's just a passive increase to your weapon output, you know? Just some passive spirit damage, just like that. So yeah, let's take a look at the upgrades now. The Tier 1 upgrade makes it so that when you proc it, basically when you build up the full Love Bite, right, you'll get 4 meters per second of move speed for 3 seconds. So I go ahead and shoot this guy, go ahead and max that out, and then boom, I procced it, and I get that movement speed buff for the next 3 seconds. Very nice. The second upgrade basically just makes it do a metric crap ton more damage. Plus 4 damage for the passive gun damage, and then the burst goes up by a staggering 55. So, really bursty, a lot of extra damage there. And then the Tier 3 makes it so that it has minus 3 seconds of cooldown per target, so you can proc that burst damage much more consistently. Her first ability is the Rake, which causes her to slash with her umbrella, dealing spirit damage and increasing with their missing health. So the lower an enemy is, basically the more damage they will take. So yeah, if I go ahead and get this Lash pretty low here, and then I use the Rake, you can see that it does 74 damage, and then if I get him even lower, it now does... what was that, 160 damage, 90 damage? Yeah, does more damage based on the missing health. Pretty simple. It's kind of like Viper's Venom, except it is a short-range sort of cone of damage in front of you. And yeah, when you upgrade this, you get, for the Tier 1, more healing per kill, and the healing per kill also scales with Spirit, so we have 50 by default, and then we can scale that up, 1-to-1 scaling on the Spirit. And then, the Tier 2 gives us plus 60 damage, and that's just the flat damage, not talking about the scaling damage. But then the Tier 3 seems absolutely terrifying, because it upgrades the missing health as damage from 3% up to 9% missing health as damage. Hey Lash, let me shoot you a little bit. And then let me go ahead and, oh, you're half health, let me just rake you real quick. There's a massive burst of damage, and obviously that's just a level 0 Lash. He doesn't have much health. The damage of this will scale pretty high based on, you know, the health pools later in the game. It's going to be really good against characters that are already low and have high health pools like Mo and Krill. So, very powerful ability. Then her movement ability, the second ability, Sanguine Retreat. Briefly dispersed, becoming untargetable, and flying to a target location, can be recast a second time within a brief window. 10-meter cast range, and it has a 3-second recast window. So I'm going to go ahead and turn cooldowns off, and then I can cast it just like this, and then I can cast it again. So, really reminds me of Hela's ability from Marvel Rivals, except you can cast it twice. And then you have some upgrades here. Tier 1 upgrade gives it plus 3 meters of cast range, so you can use it farther. Tier 2 makes it so that on cast you gain 30% fire rate and you reload 8 bullets. So you can blast some people, and then you can do this. And yeah, you get some ammo and stuff back. Oh, and I actually can't upgrade it while it's channeling that. Okay, that's a bit silly. Yeah, boom. Then cast it. Pew, 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 pew. And then cast it again, and I actually get the ammo a second time. So, very powerful upgrade for maintaining your ammo in a fight. And then the final upgrade just takes 7 seconds off the cooldown. Finally, there is Nox Nostra, which is a very terrifying new ultimate. So, this has an active and a passive component. The passive component makes it that when you trigger love bites against heroes, you will permanently increase the number of bats released. So you see the number on the icon, plus 20? If I go ahead and trigger love bites, it goes up by 2. So, we basically will just release a bunch of bats when we activate the ability in a channeled sort of effect. We unleash a cloud of bats that seek out targets, and they deal spirit damage and will build up to a silence. The silence lasts for 1 second, and the bats individually only do 6.13 damage as it stands right now. I can go ahead and cast this, and... pew, 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 pew. But you see that fire, you see how many bats there are? So it still does a ton of damage. 639 damage there for an unupgraded ultimate. And then if I go ahead and upgrade this, we get plus 2 damage for the first one. So, already doing much more damage. Very nice. We literally got like 200 extra damage from that. That's crazy. The second upgrade takes 40 seconds off the cooldown, so this has a 110-second cooldown now. But the Tier 3... oh, the Tier 3. On hit, deal 1% of current health as damage. So, against very high HP targets, who are very healthy, Oh yeah, that's an unupgraded ultimate, just with a tier 3, doing 2,400 damage. No items, no levels, no nothing. That is a lot. And then obviously, if you get them low with this, then you can come in and you can potentially finish them with the Rake, which does more damage based on missing health. This does more damage based on current health. And also something people have noticed is that this thing absolutely chunks Guardians. Take a look at this. No items, by the way. One ultimate and the Guardian's basically finished. So, yeah, pretty interesting new ult. Seems very, very, very terrifying, and I'm looking forward to testing an ultimate-based, what's her name? Mina build. That's for sure. Oh my god. So that is the new Hero Mina. I'm going to try and have some gameplay footage of her probably tomorrow. Once I'm able to actually get a game with her. It's going to be really difficult to get a game with her. I'm planning on probably 6 stacking in order to just guarantee it. And we're going to do that on stream. So make sure you're following me here on YouTube and also over on Twitch, because I will be streaming a metric crap ton of gameplay in this new update over the coming weeks. So yeah, you don't want to miss out on that. Going to be some crazy new heroes to test. I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, so let's take a look at the map now. Man, this hideout is so cool. But yeah, we can come over here, explore NYC, and they have done a ton of visual changes to the map as well. Most of them are cosmetic, but some of them do affect the layout of the map in interesting ways. And by far, the lane that got changed the most is the yellow lane. We're going to be spending a lot of time over there. It looks so cool. This is the new base, though. The base on the other side that looks like a giant oracle temple still pretty much looks the same. But this base, you can definitely notice a lot of work has been done, a lot of industrial pipes. Looks really cool, and the lighting as well just makes this look so, so nice. I really love the new lighting direction they've done. But also, I think it'd be really cool if they had, like, just a random lighting depending on, you know, what match you're in. Like, each match has a chance to be, like, the sunset hour, maybe the dead of night, midnight, maybe early morning, maybe noon. I think that would be so cool. But yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comments section. But yeah, this new spawn looks pretty cool. But let's head over to the yellow lane, which has gotten such a crazy visual overhaul. Already you can start to see the vibe for the yellow lane. We have this old industrial tower and silos here, looking pretty nice. We could come on over here to the Walker and you can see that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they have made some big changes over here. Just everything visually is much, much different over here. Very industrious side of the map. You still have these side hallways. Yeah, this layout is, again, mostly the same. It looks like this hitbox is a little weird. But, yeah, there are still some differences. This is a little bit more open. You can actually kind of come up here. Although you can't actually access the upper area up here. But I do wonder if you can, like, whip someone, chuck a bomb up there. It's a very interesting little cubby. And then, yeah, you can also come up here. You can see this little cubby. Mostly the same, but again, just a little different. And then we can come over here, and things only get more interesting. We have this little, like, harbor pier over here, Pier 13, of course, unlucky number 13. Very cheeky, Valve. We also have a lot of these new candles here on the camps, and they look a lot more visually distinct. I think there were still, you know, candles and stuff previously, but you'll notice in a lot of rooms, it's just, they're more glowy now. They look cooler. They absolutely ate with the lighting on this update. Looks fantastic. And, yeah, we still have some more visual changes here. This shop over here is inside of the little pier area. Very nice. And then we come out over here to the lane. And, oh boy. It just gets even crazier. This looks so cool. It's like you got a bunch of cargo over here. You got this little cart here on these train tracks. Now that's what the new bridge is, leading up to this boat. We have boats in Deadlock now, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks stunning. And this area in particular gives me massive TF2 vibes. I was never a big TF2 player, but I do enjoy watching TF2, and this reminds me very much of a TF2 map, which, it's Valve, of course it does. And, yeah, it's amazing. I really love this aesthetic. It looks so good. This lane just continues to look amazing, and they kept the bridge too. Love that bridge. And yeah, then we can come over here, and we still have some other changes. This is actually apparently a firehouse now. I guess it's like a church repurposed into a firehouse or something. But, yeah, you see what I mean with the candles? Like, this room looks so magical now. It's so cool looking. I love it. I love it, Valve. But yeah, if you kill this camp, then the candles are still just lit up like this. And there are candles on basically every camp. And so something that I think would be really cool, let me know what you think about this in the comment section, is if you kill a camp, I think the candles should go dark. And then, you know, they should gradually light up again and slowly just turn on and become brighter and brighter depending on the respawn time of the camp. So they'll be completely dark when you kill the camp, and then midway through they'll be like midway bright, and then if the camp's about to respawn, they will be pretty much almost glowing just like this. I think that would be a pretty cool feature. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. But yeah, I really love the lighting there. And then we can come around back here, and again, the layout is still very similar, but the visuals are crazy. And we've got like more of a bank vibe over here. And we can actually come around over to the side here, and we can see like this new side alley over here. You have a fire escape up here. You can't actually stand on it, which makes me a little disappointed. But just the general vibes around this walker are pretty nice. Not as crazy as the other one, but you still have like this banner here, which says, Tenebrae Engineering. From the depths, we raise the impossible. Very nice. Very nice. And you can actually come back here, and the visuals back here are off the charts. Look at this area. Look at this area. We got a proper, like, rundown bank here. We got a vault in here. There's some gold that I really want to steal. There's cash on the table. Feels like I'm playing Payday, except, like, stylized, which is awesome. This is the Payday 3 we needed. And, yeah, this just looks so cool. This just looks so cool. I love it. I love it to pieces. Anyway, just had, like, the scaffolding over here, too. But we're not done yet, because there's even more to discover in between the yellow and the blue lane over here on this side of the map, because check this out. We have a garden! And this just looks so fun to play around. There's so much interesting geometry over here. We have like this little archway. You can go through it. You can get on top of it. There's a jump pad here that takes you back over to the blue lane. There's also these hedges that provide you some cover. You can definitely like try and juke some people around here. There's this little archway over here. There's still a jump pad up here leading all the way over here. And then this leads you back over to the walker. And yeah. The camps have been moved slightly a little bit too. There's a camp there, tier 2 camp, there's a tier 3 camp somewhere. I've lost it. It's in here, in this little cubby down here, and then there is another tier 3 camp over here. And yeah, this just looks so interesting. And it's very asymmetric map design too, because the other side, the equivalent side over here between blue and green, actually looks completely the same for the most part. I can come over here and show you that, yeah, it is basically the same. Basically the same. So yeah, there's still this building here, and there's still the camps just like this. Now you see that truly every camp does have these candles. So I think that sort of lighting change that I suggested would be just so cool for these camps. Be a nice, like, in-universe way to signify the respawn times of camps. But yeah, there are also just all kinds of subtle changes. Like, even if there's not any, like, big changes, you still notice, like, oh, this fence looks different. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, some of these walls look slightly different. This wall looks slightly different. I can come up here and I can see that, oh yeah, also these walls up here look a little different. The lighting is all completely different. It just looks so good. So good. Also over here we have, like, a lavish, like, museum, government official building, bank-like style stuff over here. We have, like, these tiled floors and stuff. The visual rework of this map is just stunning. The layout, again, mostly the same, but it feels so much more like magical, especially with the time of the day that they chose for the lighting now. I really like that change a lot. But yeah, that is basically going to do it for this update. So a massive artistic overhaul to the game. We have a ton of map changes, a big lighting change to the game, multiple hero visual design reworks that look absolutely stunning. We have the brand new hideout system over here, which looks amazing. And yeah, we are also getting 6 brand new heroes over the next 2 weeks. We already have 1 brand new hero. She looks pretty terrifying and pretty fun to play as. And yeah, this update, they just absolutely cooked. 10 out of 10. I am so hyped to see what they continue doing for this game, because this looks incredible. This genuinely looks incredible. It is a great time to be a Deadlock player right now. That is what I will leave you with for now. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to more Deadlock coverage from me, more update coverage, more hero coverage, all of that, then make sure that you are subscribed to me here on YouTube. And also check out Twitch if you want to see some live streams as well. I'm going to be streaming so much this patch. And yeah, let me know what your favorite part of the update is in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, like the video as well. Did I mention that already? Liking the video really helps spread the news to more people, the glory of this new Deadlock update. But with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.